that guy sucks.
I hate when people say that.
Starting receiver in the NFL.
Oh, my kids will say that.
We all say it.
I've never said that.
Yeah.
Even when I was a kid, but my kids will say it. He sucks,
this.
and I'll go.
I will do this. There are some guys.
I give him a reality check. I go, oh, he sucks. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So you're the shit on your team right now. Well, they say that guy for his entire life has been the best player on the field
By far.
since he was 4.
Yeah.
So you haven't got to high school yet. So in high school, he was top 10 in all the nation. And then went to college, he was top 10 in all the nation. And then he got drafted to the NFL.
And starts.
And plays. So when you say he sucks, it makes me mad.
I will say this.
Right now,
I will say there are some guys that are so talented, and what happens is they'll get to a point where they start thinking that the whole game should center around them. You see this with some receivers, and then they'll get hot and cold.
Receivers are divas. You want that arrogance from a receiver.
Yeah, but it also can be a disruptive to a team sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's annoying.
Yeah.
So that you can criticize,
but also shut up.
Well, like Antonio Brown, people used to go bad on him. I have talked to people who know better and who played with him, and they were like, "Do you know how hard that guy worked? Do you know he was getting reps in? He's great because he's also great because he put in crazy work.
No, there's a ton of guys as talented as him. It's the work. Yeah, it's the work.
He was always training more than anybody else.
No, there's a million stories of guys that you've heard of in practice who are great, but they don't put in the work.
Yeah.
There's a million Antonio Browns. There's a million.
Well, you saw a lot of fighters who were great in the gym, right?
A ton. And football. Guys where you're like, dude, this guy's getting drafted #1. And it's just, you don't want to be good at practice.
No. I love Joe for that. I love her
because I don't think about it. And then,
but your kids are your life, dude. When people ask how you're doing, they go, he doesn't hang. I go, hey, bro, that dude's about his kids, and that's like he didn't give a fuck about anything else.
But then Joanna was like, you got to put your foot down. We don't want him being that ungrateful kid. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm driving to school, and I go, I take it over the top. I go, buddy, when I'm gone, you're going to be so sad. He's like, he's 9. He's like, what? I'm like, when I pass away, you're like, oh my God. My dad took me to baseball whenever I wanted. He played catch with me. He made me protein shakes. He took me to the gym.
Great. Thanks for saddling him for that.
And I went, yeah, wait. When I'm gone, dude, and it could be any day. I'm a big dude.
He's sick fuck.
It could be any day. He starts crying. I'm like, have a good day. Have a good day. Hey, why don't you sit on that for a while?
You're a sick fuck.
And then as he's in, I go, hey, make sure you ask your friends at school how many of them dads made them protein shakes. Go ahead and ask them. Ask them how many dads are pitching them BP every day. Hey, have a good day. Yeah, crying. Then Bossy sticks up for him. Leave him alone, Dad, because they're brothers.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Psycho.
Have a good day. Pick you up at 3 or not.
I picked my son up from school.
Or not. I might die. Have a good day. We'll see if you're ungrateful for the shake tomorrow.
That's kind of sick.
Hopefully I can make you one tomorrow.
I
have high blood pressure.
I'm alive.
I have high blood pressure. It could just anytime. Aneurysm. Anytime.
Don't say that stuff.
But you want to be mean to your dad. Okay. Hey, I'll pick you guys up at 3. Or not. Not.
I picked my son up at school. He was expecting his mommy. And he's...
All right, so Schaub is insane. Dude, he's so living vicariously through his kids. And like I've said before, it's even worse. Only because, he thinks he actually made it in professional sports when he just became an MMA fighter. And becoming an MMA fighter is like the definition of not making it in professional sports. So he's going to live vicariously through them. The whole flipping out on him, losing it on his kids because the wide receiver thing, calm down, Bubba. And then the whole, hey, you're going to miss me when I'm dead. No. Something tells me, you know how everyone who leaves Schaub, their career immediately takes off? Something tells me at this point, the way things are going, especially financially with Bappa, And I'm just saying, Joe Camel there might be worth more, than alive. I'm just saying at this point, so sure they'll be sad for a week or two until they get that insurance check. Something tells me you're gonna probably some off-roading four-wheeler accident. I don't know. Car slips. Maybe while you're eating beans and cheese and you're trying to like check out a baddie while popping addies and he gets into a car accident. Maybe, I don't know. He already flipped the truck once here, people. That's my point. But I mean, he's got to calm down. By the way, $1,000 a month for travel ball? Oh, fuck that. That's a little too much money. Although I'm sure Schaub is paying the most and doing the most and, like I said, blowing what little money he has left. I mean, he made a bunch of dough for a bunch of years, too. I think people forget that. But I think he's one of those guys who's also blown a bunch of dough. And he had to downgrade the lifestyle and everything, moved to Austin. The wife isn't in a Lamborghini anymore. So he downgraded, but still financially, I mean, for a while now, too, by the way, a lot more money has been going out than has been coming in into the Thick Boy Studios. Ugh. Every time I hear that, every time that lawsuit is referenced, and I kind of cringe when they say unique in the lawsuit, but it really just states my name first and foremost. So it's really just Thick Boy versus Swindells. But every time like they bring up the suit and they mention Thick Boy, I get cringed out. And this idiot's probably just like, "Ooh, yeah, my name of company is Thick Boy." Yeah, no wonder why you lost a lawsuit, by the way. Do you really think a federal judge, let's just say Schaub was like 1,000% in the right somehow, which he wasn't, but let's say he was. Did you really think a federal judge was going to side with Thick Boy Productions? Is that what you thought, stupid? Ugh. Brian Schaub is an idiot, as his lawyer would say. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.